Hey guys, Blazie here. I'm just going to let you know that I'm going to be changing up the way I do reviews a little bit. Instead of me explaining the film, saying what I like, and then giving my review score at the end, I'm just going to be doing it a little bit differently. I realised I was kind of spoiling parts of the film that I would be talking about, so I decided I'll just explain like the details of the film, and give you my thoughts, and then give you a score. So I'll try my best not to spoil parts of the movie, especially ones I like. If I don't like it and it's like not worth a watch, then I'll let you know. I'll let you know just what happens in it. But for this film, there is not going to be any spoilers. If it is, I'm sorry. But after that, I will go into a bit more detail. So yeah, let's get started. Welcome to my review of Mune Guardian of the Moon. I want to try and review animated films that flew under the radar for the most part and people don't know much about, and I'm going to start things off with this movie. I noticed this movie has beautiful scenery and a very unique look to it all. Just a very interesting art style. Some of the characters look a little off, while others look really amazing and cute. And I can't resist cute. Like the main character Mune, for example, I love his design. He is so cute, and I want one. I want one of them. They are so cute. I want a little Mune running around the place. Meow. That would be adorable. This movie can be breathtakingly beautiful at times, and then there are times where it looks like it's on the lower budget kind of feel to it. You can tell it's not made by Disney or DreamWorks, but it's not that. It's not up to their standards, because it is still a beautiful film for the most part. It's just a matter of design, and you can tell they put a lot of work into Mune, and I really appreciate what they try to do here. And not to mention, I really love the music. The music really goes well with every scene in the movie. When it wants to be sad, when it wants to be happy, when it wants to show the beauty of the scenery or just the beauty of the scene, it captures it really well. So good on the people who made this movie and were able to really capture that. It works. The music is really beautiful. The backgrounds are beautiful. The story within the movie is really different, and it's a fascinating world. It's an absolutely fascinating world. They built such a beautiful, interesting world that I have not seen before. And it has a really interesting story. It must be watched, in my truly honest opinion. I've never heard people talk about this film before, and it just flew under the radar for most people. So I want people to watch this film. It's an older film now, but it still holds up well. It's like a good animated film, and so people need to watch this. And the story basically is Mune becomes the new guardian of the moon, hence the title, and probably his name as well. But he wasn't supposed to be. He doesn't understand what he is doing there, and there was also like a guardian of the sun. But the sun gets stolen away, so he has to find it and restore peace to the land. So I have to say, I love this movie. I loved this movie. I was so unexpected to see this interesting world and these beautiful effects, because it is like one of those movies that you just don't expect much out of, because it's just like one of those animated films that flew under the radar. So it's like, oh gosh. But I loved it. It was beautiful. I loved Mune. I love the main character. He has such a cool design to him, and just he looks really nice. And some of the other characters can be so interesting as well with how they work. Like the female character called Glim. She's basically a wax candle, and in the sun she will melt, in the night she will freeze. And so there's this little interesting thing where she has to live in the dawn. So she can't live in the morning, she can't live at night, she has to live in the dawn area of this world. And it's interesting. That is a really cool concept. But yes, I will give you guys my final score, and then I'll go into the movie just a little bit more for those who don't mind being spoiled or have already watched the film. So my score for this movie is 8 foxes out of 10, for simply being beautiful and having such a unique world. I recommend this movie if you are furry like me and do enjoy a good animated film. It does have a very unique film. Yeah, maybe I don't find this film to be forgettable because of this world, and so that is, like, I love that. I still remember this movie, and I will continue remembering this movie because it has such a unique world to it. So I definitely recommend it. So for those who don't stick around for the spoilers and such, that I will see you guys next time. Give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye for now. And for those who do stick around, hi. So, alright, I'll go into more spoiler territory in this review. Still not complete spoilers, maybe. We'll see. But I'll talk more openly about the film. The story is intriguing and different of there being humongous creatures that have these long chains that are connected to the sun, and another creature that has like these little strings that are connected to the moon. And basically these creatures walk around with their chain and or strings connected to like the moon or the sun, and it changes the time of day as they walk around the planet. I don't know, but it's interesting, it's cool, it's an interesting concept. And there is a guardian for each, and the story begins with them choosing a new guardian for the sun and moon. The sun's new moon is a cocky hotshot who is very much into himself, and ladies love him. The moon's new guardian just seems like he'll be evil, and it's just like, it's just a formality. Everyone knows I will be the chosen. But when it comes time for the moon to choose a new guardian, which is chosen by this adorable creature, by the way, it is so cute. I love it. It ends up choosing our main character of the story, Mune. Yes, that is his name, Mune. I have to say, it's absolutely kind of cute. And I love his design, as I have stated. Not to mention, he'll make these really cute sounds whenever he like tilts his head, and it's so adorable. It is so adorable. I absolutely love him. He's so adorable. Anyway, the main villain wants to steal the sun away and co-opt the one that was meant to be the moon's guardian, and trick him into helping him. So in short, the sun is stolen, and then Mune ends up almost letting the moon go, and they have to protect it from being stolen, and it's kind of complicated to explain, but the world is just so unique and interesting. I loved this world. Most of the backgrounds look really beautiful, and the music goes well with it, as I have explained. Not a single character annoyed me. Okay, maybe this thing did a bit. Don't ask. But the main cast of characters never did. I thought the Sun Guardian would get on my nerves, though surprisingly that never actually really happened. Because I managed to find him funny. I did, and he was like a typical, but he managed to be funny. Also, just like Mune being Moon, and then the Sun's Guardian is called Sahone. So, you know, like sun, but Sahone. You just gotta love the names in this movie. It's like they're destined to be guardians at birth. But then, yeah, the two guardians, and then Glim also comes out and helps. And yeah, like I said, she is just like made out of wax, and at night time she hardens, and during the day she will melt. And so they have to, they've come up with interesting ways for her to live in this world, and that was kind of fun to watch. It was fun to try and see her, you know, like what would happen if she went over to the sun side or the moon side. But like, yeah, there's like a little in between she can live. This is like, yeah, in the dawn. It's like, and you have like the two, like the moon and the sun, and then you have like the in between. That's generally where she lives, and that's cool. I don't know. It's interesting. Just one of those things in this movie that makes it so much more unique. You know, and she was never the annoying girl character either. She showed herself to being quite strong and adventurous, and so yeah, good on your film. She doesn't just fall in the category of a love interest, but it still does happen, of course. But it was done pretty well, I have to say. There were jokes here and there that were never a big laugh, but they hit well enough. What makes you keep watching the film is its interesting story and world around it, the beauty of the scenery and the different kinds of characters that come with it. I'm still trying not to spoil too much for people, because if you haven't watched this film, then it is a must-watch. It's that great. I love this film more than Walk Dog for sure, just because of its sheer beauty of the world and everything. Man, I'm really going on about this world, but it's just interesting. It really is. I must say, I am glad I watched this film. I did enjoy it, and I definitely recommend it. So yeah, for my final verdict again is 8 foxes out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. I got more in store for you. So give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe my channel to see all the latest stuff as soon as it's uploaded. Alright guys, bye for now. Ow, ow.